Welcome to a Thrumbles video review. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Ah boy, alright. Wheeljack wants me to take a look. Alright. Interesting. Oh, this is not too good. Wheeljack, we're gonna have a problem here. This is not good at all.
Spike, what do you mean it's not good at all?
It seems that Shockwave is utilizing some unknown alien technology to open up a rift between dimensions and time.
Oh no. We've got to find a way to turn around and stop what is going on. But the portal seems to be active in this very room.
What do you mean the portal is active in that room? You need to get out of there. Wheeljack?
Spike, I don't know what's going on, but this is getting really weird in here. You need to get over here, like, soon.
I'll be over there as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to finish up a couple of things and I'll be right there.
I'll end up hanging out as much as I possibly can, but I don't know what's going on. That rift is just growing in size. And it's very, very interesting. The data that's coming out of that portal is insane. I'm going to collect as much data as I possibly can until either A, my instruments stop working, or B, I go offline.
Don't worry, Wheeljack, I'm on my way. Okay, so the data that is coming through is absolutely insane. It is like nothing I've ever seen before.
Yeah, this is just not Cybertronian at all. None of this data that's coming through is Cybertronian. I don't understand any of it.
It definitely resembles more and more of that actual information and data streaming that was coming from Shockwave's computer.
No, you think it's related to Shockwave?
I'm gonna investigate over here and check more data.
Alright. See you in a bit, bub.
Stay safe while you're over that way. Okay.
Yeah, Prime's gonna have a field trip. What in the world? No.
Wheeljack, I was gone for like 30 seconds.
Alright, I got a horde of bees. Great. Spike, did you bring any of the raid from Earth with you?
Welcome to a Transformers video review, taking a look at Transformers Studio Series 86 SS23, The Transformers, the movie, Bumblebee. And he is a tiny one, but even though his price point seems to be high, we're going to get into some specific details, and let me tell you, he packs a lot for the size. I'm fantastically tired. I have the instruction booklet, which will go into my bag of books. For instructions, there's the taco burrito that holds his weapon, his face on the box, Studio Series 86. Up here, says Bumblebee in the bottom, number 29. Sorry, not 23. 23 was, that was Ratchet. This is SS29 from 86. Transformers, Takara. There he is again running in that same pose. The back of the box. Yeah. Claire. As backdrop. All right. Taking a look at some of the previous Bumblebees, and we're taking a look at Origins Bumblebee. We're looking at a size comparison with the 86 Bumblebee, Animated Bumblebee, Buzzworthy Bumblebee, and we'll just kind of sort of stand him off to the side here. And then you have the Netflix Bumblebee. Here is Studio Series Spike. And yes, his size is definitely smaller. Kind of sort of do one of these angles, you can actually see the relative lengths between them. They're all within a specific size. They look good together. And you have comparison here, this comparison here. No one really cares about this Bumblebee because it's some people do, but and then this is the comparison most people want to see is, yeah, these two share kind of similar traits, but not really. And let me tell you, the way this one looks and this one gets into its positions is so much better and without extra stuff. I mean, you can see where the legs are here and where the feet are and the arms are and the way everything just gets into different places. But with this being the 86 movie representation and with the little wheel, big wheel scenario, yeah, the wheels are very fit. However, he rolls rather nicely. I am not going to complain at all. The actual details are pretty cool. I mean, if the windows were blue instead of black, I would like that much better, but he's driving around with tinted windows instead. Having two Autobot symbols, if this one could rotate, because this one hides in robot mode, if this one could rotate and hide in vehicle mode, that would be awesome. Taking a look at his little generic blaster, which is kind of similar to Ratchet's blasters, except less hollow. And it does have a peg right there, and there's a port on his back door in his little penny racer style mode, which this represents. I think that's cool. There's the top, there's the bottom. We're going to remove the gun off the back, and we're going to just basically lift the bumper off that tab there and pull that tab out of there. One click up, straighten that all out like that. Going to disconnect. There's these little tiny little lip tabs that go underneath. Pull that down. You're going to rock this part of the hood area. These panels are going to stay put. And the neat thing is when you go from robot mode, you tuck these little like ledge pieces underneath the window to bring it down, which is kind of cool. And you can just use it to rock it all the way forward like so. And then you're going to use these two knee joints and straighten those out. Then you're going to continue to rock these all the way around till they flatten flush just like that there. Hips down. And then you're going to rock the ab up. We're going to save these for last. Now, okay, so split the arms here. Bring them over, bring them back, and then you're going to rotate. There's a swiv right here, and a swiv on this side. Bring them out, bring them back, and then these tabs right there are going to go into a nook right there on each side, locking those into place for the moment. Unthoop the elbow, straighten his arm. Unthoop the elbow, straighten out the arm. Open said chest. Bring back armature. Bring this whole armature even further back behind where the wheels are. That tab, that slot, clip them in and roll the whole thing back. It feels like you're stretching plastic, but you are kind of, but not really. That stays there. Then you're going to take this part, this hinge here that's connected to the necular region ball joint assembly, and rock that all the way back. It's a bit stiff on mine. Those two ports, those two tabs, clip it together, coming back here to the bottom of his feetsies. Bring this and this out. Separate his feet. Bring this panel up, this panel up. Don't close that panel. Bring that panel up. Now, what we're going to do is put your thumb on the end of this, rock this panel in, and that tab, it's right there, or that hole, rather, and that tab that's on the bottom of the, and just clip it right over it, and it should clip right in. As long as you're holding that. Do it on the other side, roll it in, over the tab, boom. This gets his wheel off the ground and gives him a foot. A nice, stable, flat surface. That is ingenious without having to hide the wheel away. I still rather have the wheel hide away because I don't really remember seeing Bumblebee with a wheel on the side of his foot. Don't know if that's accurate. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, but hey, yeah, it's Bumblebee. Give him his gun. And yeah, this is a great little representation. The baby blue eyes. We'll get into details, why not? His baby blue eyes are gorgeous. That silver face, a little on the blank side, but I could use a little bit of a smirk. Yeah, I mean, just a little bit of the gunmetal gray blackish color with a little bit of, there's a texture to it, not flakes. That's just my lights playing with the texture. Coming down the arms. Big old Autobot symbol in his belly. Like I said, that should use a rotation to sort of, hide in vehicle mode. Coming down his legs, just the sculpted details that's there. His little bumper for his, toes. Big old fight. And, not bad for, a backpack. And I'm happy it stays. You don't have to punch from this thing. For a size comparison, here he is with Studio Series Spike and with Earthrise Wheeljack. And yes, Wheeljack is bigger. Surprise! And Spike shorter. Did you think there was going to be different than that? He is a very, very fun figure to play with and mess with. Let's get into some articulation, shall we? Let's take his gun out. You can actually take the gun using that same peg and port setup and plug it right into the booty of the backpack. He has wiggle waggle, forward and back. Those poke. Ow, see that? I left a dent in my finger. He has the wiggle waggle, back and forth. He has a 360. I believe that is a ball joint. He has ball jointed shoulders for 360 in and out because of the cut. He can do the full T-pose. He has, you don't activate the ball joint swivel. He has the single mushroom shoulder, or bicep swivel. He has a thoop for the elbow, but he does have 90 degrees as a, hold him with a broken wrist. He has wrist swivel. Thank you for that. He has a waist swivel. He has, again, I'm in a T-pose here, outward leg on universals, backward yay far, which is pretty decent for a Bumblebee. Yay far for forward. He has a single mushroom thigh. He has a 90-degree bend at his knee. He did have, and does have, ankle movement. And it's weird. Up here, his ankle pivot. So he can get into some very interesting poses. Not really super dynamic on the Van Damme, but with his feet flat on the ground. But that is as far as he can go with his feet on the ground. But then again, Bumblebee's not really doing much of dynamic posing. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, we're gonna go into articulation montage and be right back. As you saw, he's pretty posable and he's a wonderful little figure to mess with. It's a fun little desk transformer. Do you need one in your collection? If you're a fan of the series, yes. If you're a fan of the original movie, yes. He's a fun little figure. Out of all the Bumblebees I have, 5 of them, is a staple character. I had to get this one because he's gonna fulfill that G1 aesthetic that I'm looking for. The screen, good in the original molds, and all that fun stuff. Should you go get them? Absolutely. My final thoughts are as simple as this. Yes, go get one. Simple as that. You will not be disappointed for a fun little desk toy that actually scales with your 86ers. Love y'all. Love y'all faces. And remember, be safe, be happy, stay healthy, love each other, and love your faces. Peace.